Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in with Prepping with Pay. Today we're going to be doing chicken and vegetables. So we're going to start with chopping up our veggies for the week. And for this week I chose to do zucchini, mushrooms, broccoli, and sweet potatoes. So start by, of course, washing your veggies, and then you're going to just slice them. So slice both ends off because you will not be needing those ends. And then I chop my zucchinis not too thick and not too thin, so right in the middle so that they bake nicely. These are my broccoli florets. I'm just going to go ahead and put those on the pan, and I'll be putting a seasoning and olive oil on these later. Go ahead and put your chopped zucchini on the pan as well and spread them out as best you can. Next is our sweet potato. You're going to chop it about the same width as the zucchini. I went ahead and grabbed another pan because I realized that sweet potatoes cook at a different rate than broccoli and zucchini. They need to cook a little bit longer, so they need to be on a separate pan. Next, we're going to season our vegetables. I like to start with olive oil. So I do a light to medium drizzle over the top of all of our veggies. Okay. And then next I add salt. Just right over the top of all the veggies. Just go over them about one time. Next I like to add Cavender's. It's a seasoning that has a bunch of different spices inside of it. So it has garlic powder, onion powder. So if you have those individual spices like I do, then you can add those if you don't have Cavender's. And then same thing as the salt and pepper. I just like to lightly get it on all the veggies. Next, these are going to go into the oven at 400 degrees. They're going to cook for 15 to 20 minutes or until they have a light brown crisp on top of them. Our sweet potatoes that we chopped up, and I like to add olive oil the same way. Drizzle over the top of all of them. And then you can either make these sweet or savory. Sometimes if I want something sweet with my meal prep, I'll add a little bit of cinnamon or a little bit of I decided to add cinnamon to my sweet potatoes because it adds kind of a sweeter side to my meal prep for the week. Then same with the veggies, 400 degrees, and these might take a little bit longer because it's a harder vegetable. So just keep watch on it, and when they're soft, they are done. I'd probably say 15 to 20 minutes again, but keep watch on them. Okay, now we're going to prep our chicken for the week. I purchased this chicken at Walmart today, and I use the Walmart pickup app, which is a really awesome thing to use if you're really busy. You just set the time that you can pick it up, pick your groceries, and then pay for them, and you go to Walmart, say that you're there, and they bring them out to your car, and you don't have to do anything. So this chicken breast container contains 7 whole chicken breasts, but they are so big that I can cut them into half, which means that is 14 chicken breasts, but we don't need that many for the week, so the rest of them will go in the freezer for the next week. And the cost of these 7 chicken breasts was only $8.44, when if you go to a restaurant, you pay $10 for a chicken entree. Like I said, these chicken breasts are really big, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one in half. You just go right down the middle, hold the top. So out of 1 chicken breast, you now have 2, and they're equal sizes. So go ahead and put those in your bowl because we're going to go marinate those. And for this week, I'm going to do 3 chicken breasts, which cut in half, that's 6. The whole entire week. And sometimes not every breast is as huge as the other one, so you might not be able to cut that one in half, which is fine. Still cheaper than eating out or going to any restaurant. Next, we're going to start our chicken marinade. So add a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. And then next is Dale's. This is an awesome marinade, a seasoning that you can use with steak or chicken. And you can get this at Walmart. We're going to add a tablespoon and a half. Okay. Half a teaspoon of pepper, which I'm just kind of eyeballing it, but half a teaspoon is what you would be needing. Same with salt, half a teaspoon. And the Dale seasoning has a lot of salt in it also, so maybe you won't need as much salt. And then we're going to mix that together so that the chicken gets all the flavors of the different things we put in here. You can marinate these all day, or you can just marinate them right now and then put them in the oven. Up to you. And if you get sick and tired of the same exact marinade, you can always add different herbs. So I like to add oregano some weeks, and some weeks I'll add thyme, some weeks I'll add basil, just so I can switch up the flavors. Or I'll switch out Dale's and I'll use Allegro, which is a different kind of marinade. Or I will use Cavender's, Creole seasoning, garlic salt. There's so many different variations because I know chicken gets really boring, so just switch it up however you would like. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper is usually the go-to, but just try different things and what's best for you. So we're going to put them on the pan, and I did spray this pan with olive oil spray. Space them out, don't overlap them. And baked chicken usually takes 15 to 20 minutes, and you usually want to flip them after the top looks pretty, or the bottom looks pretty cooked. You flip them and then use a thermometer, and once it hits 160 on all the pieces, then it is done. My chicken breast, I'm going to add a little bit of oregano seasoning. And then the other half I'll leave plain, just so I'm not eating the same exact chicken every single day. Now we're ready to put it in the oven along with the veggies. With my remaining chicken breasts, which I have 4 left, I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half. So cut that one in half. And I usually like to put 2 whole chicken breasts in a freezer bag like this, and make sure to label it. And you can either use these for the next week for your meal prep, or if you want chicken one night for dinner, pull it out of the freezer and I forgot what the word is.
Cook it?
No, pull it out of the freezer and
Thaw it?
College or working away from home all day is, if you are wanting to eat at home that night and you know you're going to want to eat at home, put your chicken, or get your chicken out of the freezer, put it in the fridge, and it should be thawed by the time you get home and ready to cook. With the chicken, you can also change up the spices on your veggies because those also get boring. So change it up, spice it up so that it's different every single week. And shout out to Sierra Watson for winning my first giveaway. There will be more to come, so stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy this meal prep video and start meal prepping on your own. Thank you.